There's things like trading hands with other people when playing a 7 or 0, and I was so confused. I've never done anything like that with family and friends. Yeah, I think it has a couple different rule sets on the digital Uno. Ones that are just kind of not as conventional. Taylor said never heard about that game of Rayman? No, never? Man, have I got a game to show y'all someday. Ooh, I might even start making like one day of the week just kind of like a dude, retro Wednesdays could kind of hit different though. Wait. Wait. Just kind of have like a different GameCube game each Wednesday, just kind of play it. And then like whatever I feel like gets really good reception, I'll make a whole series out of, or like make a dedicated thing for a few weeks with, at least. Oh man, am I thinking of content on the fly? Man. That could be fun, right? Retro Wednesdays. Retro Wednesdays. Party night Fridays. I don't know. I still have my Friday night vibes of baseball at the end of every month, so that's going to still be a consistent thing. Until I inevitably make a full-on Mario Superstar Baseball playthrough, because it's coming, y'all. It's definitely coming. It honestly might be my first spring playthrough. As far as like on the side, I think maybe along with Explorers of Sky, I feel like that could be a realistic thing. But I say that like I'm not thinking about Pokemon Violet after Shield though, because man, I would love to do a full playthrough of Violet too. It's like content, games I want to play, so many. I need to know what's going to happen with Nintendo's 2024 though, because I need to know when Thousand Year Door is coming out, the remake, so I can kind of gauge what I play leading into Thousand Year Door. Because Born of Bread, from what I played and y'all saw me showcase the other day, I enjoyed a lot. The story had me intrigued, and I was really looking in it. I got invested, you could say, because for some reason Papa Baker just kind of gets arrested. Don't know why. Like they're pulling a whole Mario Sunshine thing on us, where it's like, oh yes, this sketch, is this you? Well, yes, but no. We got him, boys. Book him. like we have you under arrest for the destruction, vandalism of the Queen's castle. But that wasn't me. There was a literal ember woman thing that blew up. I don't know. And then Bug Fables, I played the first chapter of Bug Fables entirely. Adore it. So those are two very Paper Mario-like games that I would love to do full playthroughs of before Thousand Year Door comes out. So it's like, man, all I want from Nintendo this year is Switch 2. There's gonna be an extra master on it. I'm good. I immediately thought of you when I was watching someone's Nintendo predictions, and they have a Switch 2 like theorized for an October release, right? And then they're saying that that remasters that would hit different with the Switch 2's better graphic capabilities would be like one of the 20 to 25 games. No, I think they actually have it set for like they had it as a a release game, or at least within the first couple months. But they had it set for, I think, November, December, and they were like Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And I was like, Advocate would lose his shit if that came out. They ported every damn Wii U game to Switch except Xenoblade X. They really did though. Thinking about it, even that Fire Emblem and what was that rhythm game crossover? I can't think of the name. Whoever knows what I'm thinking of, what I'm trying to think about, please say it in chat. Nintendo NX. I mean, to be fair, I'm not the biggest X fan, but a remaster on new hardware would be beautiful. That exactly. because they were talking about things like Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. They even had a name for the next Mario Kart. It wouldn't be called Mario Kart 10. It would be called Mario Kart X. And they even said, like they even had a concept of an idea for a mode in Mario Kart X, and it would be a double dash mode. Now I'm like, dude, if double dash just had a built-in mode, because like I don't know if they were saying like a mode as in just its own separate thing that's not let me see, because they might have meant double dash mode as in like a cup class, no, course class. So like 50, 100, 150cc mirror mode, double dash mode. How crazy would a double dash mode go, dude? Like seriously, we haven't seen the double dash concept since 03 when the game came out. So like over 20 years ago. How sick would it be to have that be a default mode you could just toggle? I don't know if he meant mode as in just something in the settings you can toggle to always have double dash as a thing, or if it's just like I said, like a course class, or if it's just a mode you can go to with either with single player or multiplayer. But just imagine a co-op mode of some kind coming back in the next Mario Kart game. That would be so cool. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna be doing a whole like predictions and theories and what I would love to see on a Switch 2 and like what I'm predicting this Nintendo 2024 to be, and just what I want to see out of 2024. Because I know I'm talking about different things like doing my own content with having Mario Superstar Baseball be a heavier feature this year. But what if they actually came out with another Mario Baseball game on Switch? That's the only sport game left that they haven't done on Switch now. They even did the impossible and brought back Strikers, but then it died. So it's like, I would not want Slugger to have the same fate, for it to come out and drip feed us characters to having a diamond, and then no one ever talk about it again. The GameCube was like the one console I ever. GameCube was like the one Nintendo console I never had. You never had a GameCube? Abuka? No. That's such an iconic console, despite the bad sales that it had, apparently. Excuse me. It's so weird. The GameCube was a console that had consistent bangers across the board. I don't know if it was just the marketing was bad or something of the sort. I feel like people kind of consider the Wii U another GameCube case, where like a lot of the games on Wii U were really good, unironically, but because of the poor marketing, it didn't have its chance to really shine. And then the Virtual Console was underappreciated until Metroid got popular again, and like every Metroid game could be played before Dread to catch up to it. Bad marketing for the Wii U. A lot of people thought it was another Wii, like the same thing and not the same thing and not something new. That's what I thought at first about that. Advocate said that they played some of the games later through Wii, or later at least. Yeah, that's good then. Yeah, it's really good that the Wii had backwards compatibility like that, because it still had a classic. Well, it had a disk drive that was a automatic disk drive instead of a button based one. It's like like any of the. I'm not sure what generation number that would be. Like any late 2000s era console had a automatic disk drive at that point, so that was a given. But it could take both sizes, that's the thing. Let's change this to just chatting, because we ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna be ending pretty soon though, because despite how I have kind of come back to life a little bit with talking about stuff, I am very tired. Thanks for watching, everyone. Yes, sir. Let's get the scoreboard out of here. There we are. What's that say? People were really confused with the deal of the U-pad too, but it wasn't the case because I have a Wii U. But apparently that was the case for a lot of people. What the hell is a U-pad? Yeah, the Wii U gamepad was still was the coolest hardware decision for a console. Yeah, the gamepad, the Wii U and the gamepad was it was a really good idea. Because people do say that the Wii U its purpose was to crawl so the Switch could run, but I really think that the Wii U on its own is still a solid console, which makes it even sadder that they're killing all online support of it they've recently announced this less than 3 months from now. Dude, what? Nintendo! We knew it was happening this year, but we didn't know when it was going to be. So it's kind of like they tweeted. Well, they said 20 hours ago, and I saw this earlier in the day. So I think it was actually announced like yesterday morning. So I'm kind of late to the party. Yeah, actually a DS as a home console. So that's why it made so much sense for them to be able to do do virtual console games for DS, because you could just do it that way. And you could flip it how you want it to be on the TV screen too. So like that's how I'm going to be able to stream a decent bit of DS games. It's from virtual console on my Wii U, because I shoveled out a decent bit of my Switch collection during the doomsday of last year, when they were announcing that the eShop was dying. So I was like, you know what? Let me get a bunch of things that I'd always meant to get anyway, and that I know I will play, and let's do it. In hindsight, probably money I could have used for other stuff, but no regrets, because now those games are kind of gone forever. And then some of them are probably going to be super rare to get physically, so I'm going to hold on my Wii U like it's nobody's business. The eShop of the Wii U has more stuff than the Switch eShop. It really did, though. Playing a whole game on TV with a separate touchscreen for convenience stuff like inventory size, maps, and clearing. Yeah, that's such a good idea. I wonder if they're going to actually have a gamepad type deal for the Switch too. I wonder if they would explore that again, where it wouldn't be a necessity that you'd have to have the gamepad with you all the time to play any game, but if games supported that, then you could because I wouldn't think they would, make it a live or die tech accessory that you would have to have the gamepad with the Switch too, if it had if it had that with it at all. I wouldn't think they would make it a you need this to turn on or play any game ever, because I think that's what turned people off from the Wii U in some cases. Yeah, Tails, you are right. We have Wii, 64, DS, Game Boy, Super Nintendo, and NES games to be able to buy on the Wii U. And the Switch barely do it. And they put a paywall behind that as the online service. Yeah. And the thing with that, I don't think they're gonna change Nintendo Switch Online, unfortunately, anytime soon. Because, especially if the Switch, going to continue on with the Switch 2, them finally taking the page from Microsoft and Sony by just simply innovating on just a single console and just keeping that going for time to come. Just, you got your Switch, people love it, so just Switch 2. Simple. Do it. I know I've been all over the place with saying what names I would be down for. For a good while I was team Super Nintendo Switch. I was even on Nintendo NX to kind of call back to the code name for the Switch in the first place, which I still think would be a cool name to reference that. But I think just going simple as Switch 2, they can't go wrong with that, because it's just called Switch 2. Easy marketing. Parents know that it's the second Switch, so they wouldn't make the mistake. Oh, a new Nintendo Switch? So you mean this Switch, which is the original one? No, I mean no, I mean a new Nintendo Switch XL. Please, God, don't make that the Nintendo, please. Don't do this. Tails, you added. The whole point is that the game you bought on the Wii U was yours, but the online service is temporal. Yeah, temporary. That was one of the main complaint about the retro games on the Switch in comparison to with the Wii U. I don't know why they are wanting to just have it behind this paywall. Because I can guarantee you that if they put any of those games that are on the NSO for sale on Switch just separately, and like if they would just categorize stuff on the Switch and if they would be like, all right, we're gonna have categories for these games you can buy on their own, by Nintendo NES, Super NES, Game Boy Advance, and then now and Nintendo 64, and then boom, they have virtual console that would rival that of the Wii U. I think everything that's on the NSO now is the same thing that was on the Wii U virtual console. Cause yeah, the Wii U one is still winning because they don't have Wii games on the NSO. And the only way that they would truly be winning is if they were to come out in the next direct and, you know, add on to Switch Online and say we're getting GameCube support. But a part of me is like, do we need it though? Because a lot of the GameCube games that were huge, they've made these sequel games for, or they've done these remakes or these collections, because Super Mario Sunshine is a part of 3D Sonic All-Star. No, 3D Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Thousand Year Door is being remade entirely. I mean, they're more than welcome to dig up Sonic Adventure DX. I would not have no qualms with that. But Mario Kart Double Dash lost to time still. F-Zero GX was lost to time. That would be insane if they were to put that on there. Please throw F-Zero fans a bone, for love of God. Please. Let's see. One of the main complaints about the retro games on the Switch compared to the Wii U, they were saying something I didn't like either about Nintendo was that they announced that for each new generation of console, they will increase the prices for the game. People actually like Arlo. His concept, I think, for Switch 2 is that prices for games are going to be benchmark $70, 70. That's just the normal to match with PS5, I guess, and to match with the enhanced quality of games. It's just going to be that much. Advocate the subscription for the retro games would be good if they actually had a bigger selection. That's true too. In fairness, from when it first got introduced to now, the libraries are fairly big for NES and Super NES, those two, but N64 definitely doesn't have a lot. It's got an okay amount, but not a lot. Let's take a look together, shall we? Any NSL Classics. So let's so NES library. Yeah, let's close Smash. It's fine. Something that people doesn't know is that people on wait, there's an update available. Oh, so something else has got added to the NES. Okay, so you love to see that. What about Super NES? Nothing else for there. I feel like there was something else announced for Game Boy Advance too. Let me see. Ah, there we go. What about Game Boy? Usually, okay. What about N64? Okay, N64 got something. Like as far as N64, the main thing I know the main thing people are wanting from N64 is Smash. like Super Smash Bros. 64, the OG on the NSO, to play online with anybody, that would break Twitter for like an hour, which would be longer than what it was for Steve, I think, in Smash Ultimate. But having Smash with you anywhere that you go, the original one, would be so clutch. Just have the same games you can buy on the real Virtual Console on NSO, and it would be perfect. That's yeah, it's so true. I'm kind of curious what got added into Game Boy, N64, and Game Boy Advance. Something that people don't know is that people in Japan got the same games as ours, but they get some exclusive extra ones. Do they really? Oh, did these get up there? Oh, there we go. Got some inclusions. Oh, in additions, that's the word. What is that? Oh god, I didn't mean to take a picture. I'm just zooming. Let's lock that. We got some Japanese exclusive stuff, it looks like. We got couldn't tell you. Also couldn't tell you. Wait, Earthbound Beginnings, is that not a big deal? Oh, Devil World. Oh, Sukapun. Sukapon. Mystery Tower? Okay. Got some interesting niche things here. Devil World Advocate, you recognize that? Okay. Pinball. Oh, Dig Dug. Yeah, like the library for NES, honestly, over time, this is a pretty vast selection. If all the systems were like this, I think people wouldn't hate it as much. But it's the fact that it's so limited on the other things, and that it's taken us like what 3, 4 years to get it this way. They've taken so long to just drip feed us the things. I don't know the game, but I can read. Oh right, you can read. I forgot you know Japanese. Don't know the game, but you can read Japanese, right? These two are almost done downloading. And then I don't think I missed anything else in chat. Oh, I'm sorry, Taylor. I missed this. I missed this one entirely. So you can get to a point to a game a Nintendo alone will cost like $100 US. We are getting close to that with the release of the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. That was Nintendo's first ever $70 game. Okay, Game Boy Advance is done. So let's see what they got going on. Yeah, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance were two like big ones. I know nothing big got added to this like Pokemon or anything, but I think if anything it was another Fire Emblem game and then something else. Let me see. Oh, I did see the tweet about Golden Sun. That's pretty big. Golden Sun was shown like revealed like when they first revealed Game Boy Advance be a thing, they were like they promised in the roadmap Golden Sun. So we're just getting that. Didn't they give us Game Boy Advance like 2 years ago? And we're just getting this? I could be wrong, but hey. Oh, and they gave us the law. Ooh, okay, it's not bad. Two Golden Sun games. They were cooking. And me, my gullible ass, already because I bought Golden Sun on Virtual Console and Wii U because I was like, we're never going to see some of these games again ever. But I paid a subscription, and here we are. Got Golden Sun games. Yeah, they really slow with adding games. Because I'm not wrong, right? Because wasn't Game Boy Advance and Game Boy like a 2 year ago announcement? And like these, I know the first one was definitely one that they showed in the roadmap. I think the Lost Age was I don't know about surprise, but just kind of they threw a bone to us. Was it may have been last year, but still a year ago they announced this, and now it comes out. I can understand if you announced a new game in advance, but you're announcing a Game Boy Advance game in advance, a year in advance. Yeah, that kind of spit. But yeah, that's dumb. The Game Boy Advance lineup here, I think it's strong because of the games that they've chose out of the gate. That these are all pretty good games. I don't know what this is though. It's very niche. Somebody likes it. Um, but yeah, outside of that, everything else is like bangers material. I mean, when they released, let's see, so when they released Tears of the Kingdom, they mentioned that they would increase the game prices of the game, so that why day games are like $70 before that. Games like Splatoon were 60, but after Tears of the Kingdom, after Tears appeared at 70 on the eShop, if I recall correctly. So you're saying that that's what they're wanting to um make the standard be for just Switch games in general after Tears of the Kingdom? No, Breath of the Wild wasn't 70. It was only Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom was the only $70 game so far. WarioWare Inc., Super Mario Bros. 3, Mario Kart Super Circuit. The fact, because when they announced Super Circuit project, I was like, yo, that's so hype. Because I love Super Circuit. I still have my physical one. And the fact that you'll be able to play Mario Kart Super Circuit with your friends online, dude. So much fun. And then the multiplayers that were in these things, me and 20 actually tested out Kirby and an Amazing Mirror multiplayer together, and it's doable, and it would be such a fun co-op series. Still gotta get that and get going with that. Uh, N64 has something else. Let me check that out after it finishes, I guess. In Europe, by Breath of the Wild was 72. Zelda tax, I guess. That's that'd be a hell of a tax. Wait, that can't be right. Yeah, that I don't know if that's truly the case there. I feel like something's wrong with that one. I didn't even realize when it finished. Save data can't be created, not enough free space. That's wild. Checking for free space. What is the size of the SD card I have in this thing? Why you gotta dog? Nintendo calling me out for no reason. Like, do you want to archive the following software to free up space? Get rid of your center cock. They exposed. That's so funny. I mean, I haven't played it in a long time. That's fair. That's probably one of the only reasons they ship. But why pick this specifically? That's so funny. Nah, I'll do it later on my own time. So I just can't open it without getting rid of save data? That's so dumb. What? Are you gonna pick it again? Look, we can talk about this. It's only doing that because it's the biggest thing on, like it's the biggest storage space thing. That's a game. That's a game. I can't escape. Not that Nintendo, dude. Because like this is literally Fatal Fury waifus the game. It's okay. I do own this too. Oh my god, dog. Why you gotta attack me with the waifu games, man? You got 200 megabytes, free up some space. I do. Yes. I'm not gonna be playing any of these for a minute, so you know what? I will archive some Kagura reflections. I can always re-download it again when I get a bigger SD card. Those two games combined are 10 gigabytes. I hate it here. I'm surprised they didn't put up the other game to expose me with. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Unless it's just super small. Wait, why do I still have this here? Marble 35. The Mega Man 11 demo can kind of not be here. You know what? Those by themselves are already way enough. I don't quite have to archive these just yet, you know. Because it still says okay. It still says fine. I don't even own Splatoon 3 anymore, so that's out. I don't even own this anymore, so that's out. Uh, Switch Sports Tetris 99. I didn't even touch Tetris 99 yet. It's way down here. Token. Okay, I guess we're fine. Taylor, you don't need that game anyway, right? Which one? Oh, Yoshi just had these up all your storage. I didn't intend to. The Switch's storage is just terrible. All right, what we got for new things? Yeah, that's getting flipped and you're dealing with it. Please flip it. My first clip of 2024. I still need to make a best of Yoshi in 2023. Y'all gotta help me. Can y'all help me make a 2023 best of? Like I'm gonna still make a stream of that. Just kind of that's gonna be like an early February stream. I'm just gonna go on just for a just chatting stream and go through my clips, and we're gonna pick clips together. How, how does that sound for a stream? That sounds fun. Wait, you said it got sent when I clipped it. Oh, so like you clipped it but tried to send the link. I would just throw it in the I'm pretty sure I have a clips channel in my community server. You can just throw it there. Yeah, because my auto mod thing censors things. What are these games? Oh right, it's nobody 180. I haven't updated it since then. And there, I think that was probably you. Well, social grounds is fun. Oh, there the clips and highlights is probably it. None of the. Oh, let me just look at that real quick. Oh, this is like a whole video, like that the dark pit and Sora thing. Pokemon Stadium, remember that game? Hold on, where's my browser audio source? Yeah, thanks. It's part of a transition pack that was given to me. Let's see how much of this clip there is. That it can't be created. Not enough free space. That's wild. Checking for free space. What is the size of the SD card I have in this thing? Why you gotta? Dog? Nintendo calling me out for no reason. Like, do you want to archive the following software to free up space? Get rid of your center Thanks, both. That's so funny. Say that it can't be created, not enough. You know what? That's honestly clipped so well too. And it keeps on giving me an example. I need to adjust my audio filter because my laugh keeps dying in my audio. Not enough free space. Like it sounds tunnely if it's too loud. I gotta figure out audio filters. Both. That's so funny. Say that it can't be created, not enough free space. That's such a good clip. Oh my god. I hate how good that is. It's being it has been clipped. Thank you, Advocate, for your services. Oh, what's the other stuff? Real quick. Jet Force Gemini? I feel like that's a very popular one. Kind of like a niche popular one. And Harvest Moon 64. I think that's a fairly big deal. I think where a lot of people got their Harvest Moon start was with that game. Having Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 is pretty cool. Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why they put it way up there, but Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 is really cool to have. The N64 lineup is actually not that bad, but the obvious outlier here, Super Smash Brothers, they would just kill with that. Yeah, the audio is being clipped. Yeah, the audio is being clipped. I gotta figure out that's one thing I'm gonna get mastered too. Is just like figuring out, like truly figuring out my audio. Just doing a lot more tests instead of being so scuffed. I'm always asking, "How's the audio sound, y'all?" Doing tests. Oh God, that was my audio from my background of my phone. I'm trying to not be timed out in a gotcha game at the same time. Truly multitasking. I do have a thing figured out that I can show my phone screen on the stream, but I've padded this stream out enough now. I think this stream has been literally just chatting for an hour. We just been talking about Nintendo and this stuff and like other stuff, and it's just kind of been padding with no real semblance at all. A limiter that'll keep the audio from reaching the clipping zone. Let me look at my filters right now. Yeah, yeah, I have a limiter on, but I might have to adjust what the threshold is. Because right now I have the filter of limiter on, and it's got threshold -3, and the release is 16 milliseconds. I gotta adjust it. So yeah, I probably have to adjust. I don't know if I should adjust it down or up from like where it should clip. Because I think it's probably if my audio is getting at 3B, that's where it like attacks it and it's like, nope, gone. And that's where it sounds tunnely. So I actually might you sound like you know a good bit about that. Actually, I've never really heard any sort of bad thing from your audio at all. So yeah, if you're down to like uh share your audio wizardry with me someday or sometime, I am down. Yeah, YouTube tutorials for it. Because I've looked at different playlists. I've looked at stuff from like Apple's Vox and just numerous other um YouTubers who have OBS tutorials. I just it always seems like I get the audio sounding really good in different things, and then once it gets to like the audio peaking or being loud, it just seems I just seem to take steps back, and it just kind of becomes again in certain situations. Because right now, like talking, I'm sure I think it should actually sound fine, but when I'm loud with laughter and stuff, that's where it gets tunnely. So I have to do more in making sure that when it attacks the higher parts of the audio, it's not it's not drowning it out. And that's the part where I haven't truly mastered yet. But that's going to be something that I'll be listening out for in test, and then hopefully then truly by the end of this year I'll have that be something that I can add to the book of accomplishments. Audio is mastered. Yeah, be loud and high pitched when I test it out. That yeah, that'll because that's what you want to do. That I've read and watched with researchers that um do different tests of how your room just sounds with this ambiance. Just don't have anything else going on. Just let that be, and then be at what you would assume is your loudest, or go beyond what you would think your loudest is, because chances are live streaming is live, meaning that you could have some sort of reaction that even you're not expecting, and you could be really loud. Oh, I have a Yeti, Blue Yeti, which is usually considered in like the upper epsilon of USB condenser mics. Let's see here. I was doing a little focus on my gotcha in the background. Sorry. I gotta get some heart so I can like get past a checkpoint. Send help. Condenser mics are pretty rich in audio. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. I think I have enough jewel to technically uh get another. No, I do not actually. Uh, I'd hate to use it to just only get hearts, but desperate time, desperate measures. If only just for yeah, just to get like 100 of them. Yeah, that should actually do fine. Just to get past this checkpoint. If anybody's ever like curious what this game is, I don't really mind sharing it. I've I've already gone down the rabbit hole of degeneracy because Cinematography Reflections I've streamed before. It was part of my 12 Days of Switch Miss, not last year but the year before last. I still can't believe I streamed that game. It was mainly Viper's suggestion. Like I think I had it as an option to pick and it was like do it. And I was like, okay. I'm not totally against it, but it's like, man, that's a game to stream. It's a good game based. Might have to be a tiny bit aggressive with it. If anything, I might have to mess with the dial on it too. The Yeti has a gain dial. I've always had it like it's like 30-ish%. I never really had it turned more. I might have been signing different because I was talking from the back of the mic because I have it on a what's the cardioid pattern is like a heart shape, so it's like the front and wraps around. So when I'm talking from the back of it, it might sound a little bit different because it's a different pattern when you're like a podcast type deal when it sounds the same from the front and back. It sounds the same when I'm in front of it like I am now. You probably get a better idea of what I mean if I had my face cam on. You could see me around the mic, but I don't have my webcam set up or the phone set up to be the camera. And the HD webcam, the webcam on my laptop, it's there. I could just use it, but too much work. At least right now, anyway. Oh man, but yeah, we're definitely just kind of talking just to talk. I'm just speed running through like parts in this story that I'm talking about in this gacha game, so I can get some sort of exclusive little epilogue part of a thingamabob. Uh, God, what was I even talking about last? Because we were going through these things like the different NSO and we talked about NSO and like Wii U having better virtual console, all that jazz. How Smash needs to be this big space down here at the bottom because that would definitely push more people to buy the NSO expansion. I think Nintendo was sitting on a gold mine by not or by even having the option for Smash 64 to be a thing there. I feel like it could definitely help. Let's see. Um, what else was I? As we can all capture, but they exposed you. Zelda tax, you guess, was the thing from the thing we said earlier. Cool, I got the little epilogue part. We win. We take the. Oh, okay. Cool. I was able to like clutch that out. I think I literally had like 4 minutes left to get that like the exclusive scene I was talking about. It would only make sense if you could see my phone screen, but hey. But you say that you don't think Smash 64 would be that big, but Melee though, if they add GameCube. No, you're right. If they added GameCube support for NSO and then if they were to put Melee, that would actually break like Twitter for 2 hours instead of 1 hour. Because that would be the case of you wouldn't have to be carrying around a CRT and hanging on to this 20 plus euro copy of Melee where we would have a fully functional, possibly better looking version of Melee. It'd be the best it'd be the best solution of Melee HD that we could get. Just have it on Switch NSO. But it'd be Melee anywhere. And that'd be really cool. And then imagine if they actually do get to Wii. We could potentially get to a timeline where we would have every Smash game on Switch on like either with physical or like re-release kind of way or through NSO. They're pretty cool. I mean, of course, 3DS and Wii U is still too new to be included there. But down the line, maybe? I don't know. Let me get out of this VC before I forget I'm in it. The commentary one. Let's see. Yeah, I literally have nothing else to contribute here. We as a virtual console for Switch Online would make me feel so the same. I'm not ready for them to for Wii to be called retro. But I mean, it came out in 2006 now. And that would that's getting close to being 20 years ago. Cause the NES and Super NES were considered retro when New Wii came out because they came out in like 85, 96. And that was like 20 years ago then. So it's like, ah, no way it's been 20 years. The GameCube is definitely considered retro now because it's 21 years old now. 20 no, it's like 23 years old because it's 2001. Ah, God. It just made us all feel old. Sorry. It was not intentional. I realized we were talking this whole time with not any drop of music in the background. Ooh, how does this sound? Let's see. Just kind of going last record. Oh, it's not available. Well, I thought it would be. I was just clicking this last little thing that had music. Nintendo Summer playlist. It ain't summer yet though. Pokemon Lo-Fi remake. Is it Lo-Fi or Lo-Fi? There we go. Is this pronounced Lo-Fi or Lo-Fi? Somebody please help me, like, once and for all, pronounce something else right in English vocabulary. Or Japanese vocabulary? Is that a English thing or a Japan thing? Or Japanese thing? Lo-Fi. I don't know. Lo-Fi like high? Okay, thank you. Lo-Fi. That makes sense because like low as like as a quality of volume and fi. Okay. Is it customary for like lo-fi stuff to sound like it always has some sort of like miniature bit of static in it? Or some sort of ambiance? I think it's supposed to be ambiance atmospheric with rain. I think that's supposed to be the goal here. Well, we're gonna go ahead and hit that there like button. I do like this. It is very common for lo-fi? Oh, okay. The Thug final title has been so misleading. If anything, I should just said like just chatting, like Post-Yoshean 49, ranting and chatting. I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore what it's called because this is the end. I don't know why I said that here. That's just the event title. Where's the full? Oh. I don't even have like the regular title in this one. That's weird. In this scene. Text. It's so crazy because like I was literally falling asleep earlier. But then I just was able to have energy to talk for an hour more. I don't understand my body, I really don't. But TLDR though, tomorrow, singles. If y'all try to play in the bigger bracket, the main event, if you will, then that is going down tomorrow at approximately 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is I think midnight for Applegate, for people who are in Austria or on that side. Like when you look at Austria, United Kingdom, Australia, like all those places, they're like 5-6 hours ahead of our time here, because you can see that I have my time on stream here, so you can kind of equate that. Ain't it like 4 in the morning for you? What in the it's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for you, man. Yo, hi Jari, I just noticed chat right there. How you doing, Jari? We've just been vibing for like an hour, dog. We ain't been we've been talking about everything and nothing at the same time. Yeah, I'll be going to sleep after this. Please, please sleep. Because you also signed up for singles. I don't want you to be a zombie. I mean, I know technically it actually starts, but it's midnight again for you, so it's like, eh. Like you'll definitely have plenty of time to sleep, but it's just like, yeah. You were asleep, Jerry, and you woke up and saw me live. I appreciate you coming this way. Hope you've been doing all right, man. Which VTuber emote you got right there? Oh yeah, I know Chi. How do you pronounce it? Chibido? Chibidoki. And I got nowhere to be tomorrow. I'll get the rest. Good. I'll be sleep now. I need you at 100%. I need you at 100% tomorrow. Let's go. That's the encouragement. Excuse me. But saying that I don't think anybody understands their body, that's real. That's real. The annual could have been a problem, but that's starting much earlier, so that's fine. Yeah. That's what I was thinking about the annual's time, so because I was like, the annual, I'm making it earlier so a lot more people can make it, because especially being on a Sunday, I think more people's Sundays are open in that regard. You got your first practical driving lesson the other day. Oh, on that Monday. Yeah, I definitely don't want you to be tied on the road. Good lord. It's good the annual is at a good time for you. Because that would be effectively 9 o'clock your time. So I don't expect it to go any later than like 6 at the latest. There's not many entrants for it quite yet, but I kind of see it picking up the same way that the monthly does. in like the last day or two. It's kind of how most tournaments go, really. So people sign up in the last hour, last day, last minute. What am I on here talking about? Let me get off of here too, because I was talking about not being tired, but I am. But I was my, I don't know. Maybe on stream was just willing itself to still have some kind of energy. But I don't want to overexert myself because I have an early morning tomorrow. I'll probably end up getting into it in an update tomorrow. I don't want to like say anything and like not really have anything to back it up with tomorrow. So yeah, this is the end of the road, end of the stream. Thank you guys for tuning into said stream. Hope you guys are looking forward to the main event of Smash Ultimate Singles tomorrow for Yoshean Monthly number 49. It's looking like it's got at least 13 entrants signed up right now, which could have the potential to grow still, of course. And there's always the potential that I could join my own bracket again, so that could be fun if I have coverage there tomorrow in terms of mods, because got the homie advocate. I'm not sure if 20 will be around. Preston may be around. So we will see. Most people enter in the last few hours, I think. Yeah, because I can attest to that. Because most of the time when I'm entering the Sundown series, there's literally like an hour left of registration. In the rarest cases, like especially if I forget because I'm still at work and stuff, when I'm leaving and moving along the road, with someone else driving, of course, I would sign up when there's only like 10 minutes left. So yeah, I definitely get that. But yeah, I expect numbers to pick up with that. Albeit not a lot, but I still expect numbers to go up probably anywhere between like 5 to 10 for the annual at the most. For the monthly tomorrow, I expect it to be probably to get to an even 20 at least, as far as last minute signups. I just hope I don't lose that fast. I wouldn't worry about it too much, Tails. Because knock on wood. Because even so, I still say that you're getting experience either way, and as long as you're having fun with the game, because I need to take this advice more than anything. As long as you're having fun playing Smash and like having fun and learning and getting better and whatnot, you're learning from you learn from any possible losses. I think you're still having worthwhile experience that way. But of course, you don't want to lose, and I get that. So yeah, I wish you luck tomorrow. I wish everybody luck tomorrow that is playing in it. I think I can just put exclamation point. People could see that. Yeah. There you go. People can sign up using that link for singles tomorrow. It's what we always tell Yoshean. Yeah, I need to listen to my advice and then y'all tell me my own advice, because I get hella salty when bracket runs, as y'all have heard. I am not proud of it. It's just, oh my god, like getting cheesed out is just so infuriating when I actually go into with a somewhat positive mindset where I'm like, I've been watching stuff, I was like moving earlier, I could do this, and then just to lose to like 3 moves, I'm like, oh, why do I like this game? Officially kiss. Hey, yo, Sick Tony, thanks for hosting. Let's go. You're welcome. Be there tomorrow. What was your tag? Wait, were you Casper? Were you the Sora? Officially Kaz. Because I gotta start somewhere. It took me years of Casper, let's go! Yeah, no problem for hosting. Thanks for playing. Let me check on in that Discord and see if, like, people actually cause yeah, like lobby or like alt in the channel I said in the updates, so I can like I know what alt to use for the placement graphic, and then you and you and Grand Scheme. I don't know if Grand Scheme is in the server or not. They're probably in there with the. I mean, they should be if they were able to join the bracket, but they're probably a different name. So I don't know what to go to get to him. So I'm well them. So I'm gonna ask you on behalf of both of y'all. Uh, what would be good for like you, y'all you enjoy any particular stage combination or something? Because the first place prize is not like money, but it's I'll offer a custom graphic. So if you can think of a background that you both would like, uh, I'm down to do that. I could probably even modify the image I used right here. That's in the Discord for the update to do something for y'all. Just let me know about that. Graphic is goaded too. You trust my judgment. The graphic that's in the server out there, I just kind of grabbed it. Like I don't want that to be misconstrued. I just kind of like searched Dark Pit and Sword, not expecting anything, but I just found like the perfect thing for both of y'all. I don't make the rules; it just kind of showed up. But I can definitely like recreate stuff too. Like in the game, I can just use the camera. I used to make custom stuff for a crew I was in. Like I used to use it was either the Miiverse stage or something else. It was a white background. I was able to crop it out and like basically have any pose I wanted from the game's pause menu. So I could do that to recreate stuff. Were y'all really? They were popping off when you saw that? For real? That's so cool. I'm glad y'all were happy about seeing that picture like that. Shoot, if it felt like that, then I guess I could, use those poses and kind of recreate it into something else. Okay. Might be already like a couple of steps in the right direction with that one then. But Advocate was saying earlier to I think to Tails End or mainly to Tails. It took years of actively playing to get some good wins. Yeah, it definitely takes time. It's a marathon, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Same thing with like I don't know what's a weird I know it's a weird correlation, but with like credit cards, like you don't want to like try to go masterclass and like a little a small bit of time. You want to like do it over time. You don't want to be like, all right, in a few months, open all these accounts because you're gonna get all those hard inquiries on your profile. You need to like space it out at least 3 to 6 months at a time for like a card, and that's being generous. I only know these kind of things because I've been hard financing. I've been deep financing. Finance. I've been deep researching about financing, personal financing, credit cards and stuff. That's why I know that kind of stuff. But you trust my judgment about the about creating that kind of graphic. So yeah, just let me know. Like, are those alts actually like accurate to what y'all used? Because it actually looks like it was. But if not, then let me know what alt to. Like in the it's the attendee profiles. Like it's in the ping in the battleground server. If if I miss you or anything. We were telling Tails is gonna take a lot of time, like a lot of L's, take a lot of W. Yeah, yeah, that's a good advice. Good advice. Takes a lot of L's, get a lot of W's. That's so wild. That's the right alt. What? It is. Scheme uses that alt. I typically use the white to resemble the ghost part of my name. Ah, okay. Casper, duh. Yeah. Typically use the white alt. And that is the white all, isn't it? No, is it? I think it is. I think it's similar to it. There we go. Stop blurring out. The window was active. I promise, OBS. Okay. No, I promise Google Images came clutch. Bro, when I saw that, I was like, how in the world did he know that I used that alt? I mean, was that the alt you were playing with? Because like I could have just muscle memory and it was just right there. But like honest to God, the where's histories? I'm still new again to using Opera extensions. Pinboards. What is my flow? Bookmarks, downloads, dark pin. So yeah, I just kind of like save that as custom name. Is it just Control H for history? Okay, there we go. Like literally, I searched Smash Ultimate Dark Pit and Sora, and it was just kind of there. It's so because it's also here too. I could have even used that one. It's so wild. So credit really goes to this YouTuber here who like got that thumbnail together for their video. Like I feel like I would, go in the game and recreate my own thing. I wouldn't want to use someone else's thing for like a graphic. There's a Shulk image, is there? Let's go. A cloud art pit and Shulk. That's so cool. That's wholesome. Hype train a dark pit and you go in Smash Ultimate. Oh boy. Oh dude, well wait. It's like pit and stuff. I'm like, dude, what if for like the Switch 2, what if they gave us Kid Icarus Uprising on that as a proper remake? Or just even if they just did a simple upscaling of it and just fixed the controls, because I think the controls was literally the only problem people had with that game. That would pop off. I'm pretty sure that would pop off. Replace the cloud with Bowser via Photoshop for oh, it's about up here. I mean, I'm sure I could do it. I just don't know what the reason would be. Not the cloud on the other side. The way Preston was confusing cloud Shulk earlier. Ah. Oh yeah. Oh. The mirroring of it. Yeah. The one with the white alt is way better. Put that one. Got you. But you use the same alt of them to match. I got you. Yes, I got you. The white alt. Yeah, these. I think it's the same. No, that's like a. Is it? It looks like the same. I'm tripping. I think. This is essentially what art streams would be, for context. It's just music playing like this in the background, me going through different references, and then and probably just opening Photoshop and then getting busy. That's what art streams would be. So if y'all want to see that pretty soon, let me know. Like I could definitely like showcase myself, like going through the process of how I would like edit out stuff and create really graphic stuff. I said I was ending like 3 different times, like 30 minutes ago. But now let's actually get off here. Because, yeah, your boy is tired. But, yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to the singles tomorrow. Because, yeah, I did see that you were also signed up for that too, Casper. So, if you were able to like, you know, clutch up again tomorrow and then, you know, end up winning, get 2 graphics. the team one and the and like a solo thing. That'd be cool, huh? Oh man, imagine. Cause I still owe like 3 graphics to people. I've been the holidays was real busy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like just like the latter couple months of last year is like But I think I could reasonably catch up with those graphics probably like by the end of I have to be generous and say by the end of February. Maybe beginning of March, I would truly have caught up. I still gotta make a couple pictures for like Road to Greatness things actually. The latest top 8 graphic for Road to Greatness, and then like the road to European greatness, or the end of the European road. No, actually, yeah, I was right the first time. The road to European greatness, like their specific branch, their PR has been given to me, so make the PR for that. And that's gonna be a showcase stream probably next week, Thursday. Or that following Saturday or something. Like not Sunday coming because my annual, of course, but the following Sunday could be that. I don't know. I had to talk with Chepe or whoever else would be for the EU side of Road to Greatness. But let me get off of this platform seriously. I thank everybody who came through. I'm not sure if I gave shout outs to both Jari and officially. There we go. Not quite sure if either one of you fine gentlemen stream, but hey, I give the shout outs anyway. Cause y'all decide to come and chill with me, I give you the spotlights. All this stuff is at the top. Okay. Right, it is like it is a 3-hour long mix, so that's fair. That's fair. With all that said, I think I'm done here. My name is Darshin, aka Yoshin969. I'm signing out for now, but definitely not forever. Have a great rest of your night or day, depending on where you are. Stay safe. God bless. Keep on being awesome, and remember to be kind. Probably after I build this PC. Nice, Jari. Nice. When you do start streaming, let me know. I look forward to it. I'm curious what kind of streamer you would be in terms of what you would pick and like how you would convey. See you around, Tails. I need to tune into one of your streams. You know, share the love. Smash the love. Maybe it can start a smash and then it will diverge. You know, eventually. Smash is easy to just make content with for a long time, but I would think it would be easy to burn out because I've experienced that and I've had a lot of fun doing other things like strikers. So Smash is definitely fine. I'm not judging anything. Smash is goated, but yeah, I would probably like other games that you would eventually want to show too. Yeah, those are good. Those would be good too. But yeah, look forward to it regardless. Be as spreading the Xenoblade gospel as always, this man. Yeah, Smash is easy to make viewers to play with. I mean, by that logic, Mario Kart is as well. Which I am honestly shocked I have not played Mario Kart as much as I have streaming. Don't make me have thoughts after I've already said bye. Oh man. We'll be playing Mario Kart more this year, I promise y'all. But yeah, for real. Stay tuned for tomorrow. The Yoshin monthly singles bracket is coming in full swing. And then the annual will be next. And that will wrap up our stacked month of streams and tournaments in the first month of the year of January. So that's today was the first step of 3. Hope you guys are ready for the next 2. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'm gonna see you guys. I almost had it. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you all next time, and take care.